Ayo, something traumatic happened that changed my life. Check.
Oh. What is that? No, that poor baby. Is that baby stolen? Whoever started this video said it was something traumatic that changed their life. Check. Which I feel like is a bit of a weird way to introduce something so freaky, but hey. So is that baby alright? Is the baby cursed? Is it possessed? Did this baby grow up to be whatever that thing was? This was the baby as a fully grown pale-faced demon coming back in time to ensure that its development into a pale-faced demon was complete? I don't know.
Well, you're looking good. Grandma was saying that she thought that you got quite a bit thinner, but you look fit. I don't know.
Well, I've been surviving mostly on McDonald's food. It's just so much easier just to pop into a restaurant. But
Yeah.
like I've said before, it gets too expensive, and
It does.
I have to start eating at home more.
Well, this, I have no idea. I feel like we're meeting somebody that's a lot more sinister than they come off as. Whoever this person is that's just eating McDonald's food and talking about eating more at home. I feel like they've done something. They've done something terrifying, haven't they? They've done something just truly gobsmacking, and I'm interested. Oh, okay. It is a video of Jeffrey Dahmer, filmed by his dad. A couple hours before this video was filmed, he had already killed 7 men and ate some of their body parts. That's why he didn't want anything from his dad. He wasn't hungry. He wasn't eating McDonald's. He was eating the McDonald's. I don't know if Jeffrey Dahmer killed anybody with the last name McDonald, but it would be a funny joke if that was the case. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen like video footage of Dahmer like speaking with people. I've only ever read and looked at images of him, largely mugshots and whatnot. Holy smokes.
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it more.
We found our victim, and sad as it may be, she's our friend. But you know what? We all have to make sacrifices. September 22nd, 2006. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked the back doors. It's all locked. Now we just gotta wait. I just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappear.
I feel like Lucy's filled me in on this story before, and this is a much more detailed, more lengthy account of it. We've got multiple days up until the murder, and then we've got post-murder, post-mortem, if you would. That is not the healthiest mindset, especially when it doesn't seem like they had a real reason. It wasn't for defense. It wasn't to like, you know, prove dominance or take something. It was just like, yeah, we could probably get away with killing somebody, and then they did. Well, I don't know if they got away, but I mean, they definitely completed the task. So this is actually Brian Draper and Tori Adamczyk before and after the murder of Cassie Jo Stoddard. Hello everybody and welcome back to Top 10 Central Dark, your place for all things horror. I'm your host Keegan Hughes, and today we are going through some scary videos with creepy backstories. And creepy backstories there are, my goodness. It's kind of disconcerting to see stuff like this play out right in front of you. You know, you're not usually you could watch any sort of video footage and it wouldn't seem that off, and then you get the backstory or you get some additional context and details and everything is out the window. My goodness. Let's keep moving. He's saying, I'ma kill you, I'm going to kill you, I've killed you. It's hard to tell with that weird over the phone whisper. I'm not really sure. And what's this image I'm looking at? Is this like a 3D rendering of a police sketch or something of whoever this person might be? Or is this just something somebody pulled out a Gmod and thought it looked creepy? I haven't a clue. Okay, here we go. This is the recording the Night Stalker killer left on one of his victims' answering machines. So, he is going to kill them. He killed them. This Night Stalker killer is indeed deadly and very, very creepy. That's the kind of thing you never want to hear left on your answering machine, right? Like you hear it in movies all the time, you know, like you got your one missed calls, and you got your Black Christmases where creepy people are leaving messages and calling you and saying awful things, and then they kill you anyway. On December 15th, 2004, 17-year-old boys from Stephen and Hertfordshire were reported missing with their families on December 17th. Their fathers were... Wait, hold on. Isn't this from the short movie, the short film, oh, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. This is with that crazy soundtrack.
Someone tell me a joke to cheer me up.
Yeah.
Who's there?
I don't know, I'm really lost.
James?
Point the camera at me.
James, just give me the...
What are you doing? Turn it back on.
It's not me. I can't.
Turn the bloody lights on!
Holy smokes! Well, they just threw us right in there, eh? We got the backstory, and then we got the scariest part of the short film. That's a great, great flick. We need to figure out the name of that. It's called something cool. I forget. We're gonna somehow link that video so you guys can go watch this entire short film. It's incredible. It's phenomenal. They really do a phenomenal job. They outdo a lot of filmmakers at, you know, age 16 or whenever they made this movie with just a camcorder and no budget. Incredible.
Háblame. Háblame pues. Háblame. Háblame pues. Habla. Habla pues. No haga que esto sea así. No haga que esto sea así. Hábleme pues. Hábleme pues. ¿Quién es usted? ¿Quién es usted? Dime pues. Dime pues en el nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo, ¿quién es usted? ¿Quién es usted pues? Dígame pues quién es usted. ¿Quién es usted pues? Hable pues. Hábleme pues. Hábleme pues. Hábleme pues. No sea así, no sea así. Hable. Hable pues. Hábleme pues, a ver, hable. Hable pues. Hable, yo lo libero.
I honestly have no idea what to make of this. Just a woman being pulled out of a deep, dank pit, it appears. She is filthy and not saying much, and I think whoever's behind the camera or whoever's holding on to her is demanding that she say something. I really have no idea. This could be a person who is trapped underground, but then why wouldn't they just like bring her somewhere more comfortable? Why are they holding her in that pit? Maybe they suspect it's some sort of demonic possession. Maybe she wasn't possessed and committed some gnarly crimes anyways. Oh, hello. There's the real story. This woman was dead and buried and apparently came back to life. What? No way. Is that the real story, or is that like people like theorizing on it? That's crazy. So she's in this hole, assumed to be dead and buried, ready to go, and I'm sure somebody, I guess, heard her moving around, struggling, groaning, something, and went to check on her and found out that she was not dead. So do you think they buried her alive thinking she was dead, or was she actually dead and gone and by some divine intervention came back to life? Maybe less than divine. Maybe it is a possession. Oh. Is that an alien? Is that a little Alamau? Is that a little Area 51 friend? He took the ladder with him. Oh, there he goes again. Why, he just pops in and out of existence? Is he wearing like a little invisible suit? Is his alien technology flickering in and out? Can he only activate it for 5 seconds at a time? Why does he keep just disappearing? And why did he take that ladder with him? Just strolled in, all the confidence in the world, you know, big man, even though he's a tiny alien. Then he went and he stole a ladder, popped in, popped out, popped in, popped out. And there's no explanation for this one. Nobody's got a real story. It's a real alien. There's no backstory here. What you see is what you get. That actually happened. It was a real alien. His name is Xanadu. All right. Replay. Oh, hello. Something tells me he wasn't invited to the sleepover. What is going on? How did he do that? He started in the door, just shows up a little bit, you know, really dark, really dirty suit. They see him, they freak out, and then he's on the floor. Man, this guy, you know what it was? Is he went way too hard. It's like when you go to a party and your one friend like goes a little too hard at the pre and they pass out, and then they show up later unannounced and you're like, back from the dead! That's exactly what happened here. That's just a very, very drunk man. Oh, what is that? What is that? Who is that? Why is he dressed up like that? Why is he in ropes? What? So here's the backstory. Rumor has it this video is found on the dark web. There is a large possibility that this is a real hostage. No one knows. Suits worn in the video were stolen and are somewhat recognizable. Yeah, apparently those suits are from a TV show. They were stolen out of a van and they're like the only suits they had made for the characters on that show. And then it said what he's forced to eat is animal remains in a soup. Well, isn't that just any soup? Any non-vegetable soup? Like if you're eating like chicken soup, beef soup, pork soup, it's all bones. It's bones and stuff, you know, boiled in the broth, skimmed off to get rid of that scum. You know, you throw some veggies in there, chop, 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 chop to make sure they're, you know, nice and balanced flavors in there. So I don't know if I'd be upset if I was made to eat soup. Maybe just the fact that he's being held in this little room in the middle of nowhere. But I thought it was human remains making him cry, not just animal ones. Maybe he was a stout vegetarian. I don't know. It's reported that in 1973 a canister of 8mm film was discovered in the attic of a house by its new owners. You never watched that film? No. Alongside the film, a set of audio recordings were found. The footage purportedly shows a real possession. Censored? So who censored that? Was it the original creators of the film, or was it censored for our delicate eyes? I'd like to know. Also, I'm wondering if the audio footage was separate from the video footage. How did they sync it up properly? Do you think they had like a proper like clapper loader there to be like, hey guys, here's when you start the audio, or are they just playing the audio and the video and hoping that those two come together in some sort of watchable way? It's very freaky that that person, you know, contorting themselves on the bed. They do seem like they are possibly possessed. They're not exactly in the calmest, least painful way they could be. It's a little spooky, don't you know? My goodness. And that is all the time we have for today, folks. Make sure you stick around for bloopers. I don't know how many times I blooped today because, you know, it's harder to be funny when you don't have Lucy to make fun of. Rough. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. It's kind of disconcerting to see. I'm your host for the day, Keegan Hughes, and today we are going through some scary videos with nope. Oh, that's just it, eh?
So I guess editor cut that, we'll find that one out, and we'll do that for the next part. You know?
Who knows?
I guess some of these are gonna be in the air, and some of them we have backstories too.
I'm gonna burp real quick. Excuse me. He came from the planet Tralfalgamar. I'm trying to remember the name of the planet that Kurt Vonnegut made up. Tralfamadorian? Tralfamadorian? Tralfamador? Maybe? Sorry, did I see that right? Where in the middle of that guy eating out of the bowl, one of the costumed people started sprinting? Did I see that right, or was I imagining things?